Hello, I just wanted to share a blog post that I wrote in regards to Christina's 1987 birthday. What really went down on Christina's infamous birthday party at Tunnel in Manhattan of 1987. There is video of the night, but because of the background noise, music, and voices, it's difficult to hear what is being said. Did she really pull a knife out of her purse and start swinging it around at everyone? Well, nobody really knows either way from what I can tell. But from the studying the video footage that I did from that night, here's what I've been able to piece together. Some of the audio is very difficult to make out, so it's not a complete record of everything that was said, but rather the relevant dialogue that I could make out from multiple viewings spaced out over several weeks. First, Christina had a specific performance plan for that night. She said that the entire city of West Manhattan has tried to prevent me from doing anything like what might happen at this show. It appears that the staff of the Tunnel may have felt the same way. When Nelson Sullivan arrives at the Tunnel, he is greeted by Michael Alec, who off-camera says, "Christina is doing some kind of show. There is nothing going on down there. The dance is almost over." At that same time, someone else off-camera can be heard saying, "It's not funny, it's not funny." Christina asks for her cassette tape to be played. One of the other performers approaches and tells her that DJ Keoki is going to play a song that she can do something to. Christina leans into her ear and asks for them to just play the tape, and then Keoki can do whatever he wants. There is more stalling while the rest of the queens try to engage her in a Q&A. Christina is not playing along. "So you actually can continue with this all night," she says. "I don't care, or actually I can put on my show." At this point, a queen whose name I don't know takes the mic. She's dressed like Madonna, so for the sake of this, I'll just call her Madonna B. Anyway, Madonna B takes the mic and starts to ask Christina some slightly shady questions. Things become more tense when Christina responds, "How much do you want to be the next Madonna? I mean, sincerely, when you ask yourself in the total recesses of your mind, how much do you want to be like Madonna?" Madonna B responds, "Girl, it's not that I want to be the next Madonna, I simply am." Mic drop. At this point, another queen approaches the mic and suggests that Christina should do an impromptu strip show, to which the crowd responds, applauding. Christina replies, "We are supposed to do the Edie part now." She goes on, "What about the tape? I told them to do it." Christina returns to her seat, and moments later, one of the queens announces, "Christina, you forgot to bring the tape." She goes on to tell the crowd that Christina instead will perform an a cappella number. The crowd begins yelling out, "Jumping Jack Flash!" Christina is not having it. When they hand her back the mic, she says, "Again? There's absolutely no way I'm going to remember the words. Michael, so take off." She continues, now visibly annoyed. "They think this is a show. Somebody actually thinks this is a show." She continues, "Well, I'm not going to." She stands up and turns her back to the crowd. This is about the point where they suggest cutting the cake, and Christina says to the camera, "Most painful thing I've watched in my life." This is when Christina gets her birthday cake in the face by Madonna B. People gasp, Happy Face retreats behind a potted plant, and Madonna B quickly backs away. Christina points her hammer at the crowd and says, "Come and get your cake," then drops the hammer on top of the cake, which at this point was face down on the floor. After Christina returns to her seat, still covered in cake, people approach, pick up pieces of cake from the floor or from her hair. Happy Face leans into Christina and says something. Then Christina responds, "I don't care. Do you actually think I care? It's a joke." In conclusion, I saw no knife, but the hammer was hers, and she kept losing it or people kept taking it. Maybe throwing the hammer on the cake somehow morphed into a story about her swinging a knife. I don't know, but I think it was Happy Face who nailed the real question of the evening when she looked into the camera after everything had gone down and asked, "What happened to the tape?" Was she so out of it that she forgot to bring the tape, or was the staff worried that whatever she was about to do would be a complete disaster? To me, it all comes down to that cassette tape. So that's it. I will post the link for my blog below. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.